All right. I'm back. um, Talking through my headphones. Hopefully, you guys can hear me loud and clearly. See if I could adjust it a little better. All right. So I'm back again. And let me see if I can put my camera up so I can show this face of mine. Oh my goodness. So like I said, I'm back again, man. And I was thinking just a while ago because I do that very often nowadays. I mean, like, I find myself talking to myself so much. It's crazy. I remember when I used to say that, when I used to say that about people, they're talking to themselves, they were crazy, like. But, I find myself doing that so much, and it's getting worse because it's like, I'm doing it more like in the open, like out in the openings and stuff, like. So I'm trying, like, to get used to it because I know I can't stop. Like, I have some real deep, good conversations with myself. Like, it's amazing. But and it's like, it's just like, how can you get mad? Like, I tell people all the time, like, I do so much for myself. I don't really need anyone, I really don't. And I thank the Father for that. And, I say that humbly, not because I wouldn't, allow someone to be a blessing to me, but mainly because I feel that, being a blessing to someone is, well, was that? No, I lost my thought. I'm sorry. I wouldn't mind anybody being a blessing to me. But I am blessed by the fact that the Father, doesn't allow me to have to do that too much. I really don't have to ask for much. Most of the time, the Father just supply it, and for whatever it's worth, it'll hold me over until something else comes through. It's like always been like that for me. Every time I've ever, like, had to move from a location, sometimes it'll be right on the dime when I find a place, but right in time. And it seems like the Father just does that. Like, he likes to do it that way because he wants you to depend on him. He wants you to kind of, like, kick back and relax. So it's like you have to sometimes just allow him to work things out because, you get used to it. For me, I'm starting to get more used to just allowing him to make things work in my favor. You see? So that's why I feel like, it's about patience. You can't just always get things right and, exact. You have to learn patience. And when you learn patience, you feel more dependent on the Father, and that's what he likes. What man doesn't want you to be dependent on him? Especially if he want to be a provider for you, baby. He want to take care of you. He want to make sure you are, I guess you could say, like, relax. I mean, I love when a woman relax and just allow me to just take her wherever I want to take her, other than just being like, where you going? Where we going? Like, don't know. Why you asking questions? Let me take you where let me show you the way to go. You know what I'm saying? I want to show you. Let me show you the way to go. So when a woman can just relax in the man, then a man could perform. You see, we need women to come with asking. We want you women to ask us, what do we want? And guess what? We will tell you. And don't worry. You know what I'm saying? you may be tried. Because, at the end of the day, right now, the Father's giving you the opportunity, or He has given you more so or less the opportunity to choose what type of man you want. So you can't be mad at the men that you choose, because I can guarantee you, most of y'all women, see, we going on the women right now. I'm going to just let the fathers just flow, right? That's what I'm going to do. So when I'm, speaking like this, it's not because I'm really trying to get to a point, just yet, but I really want to just allow the Father to speak, because that's what I do best. So, like I'm saying is, when you can allow a man to be a man and be, what he is commissioned to be, you see what I'm saying? Without question, then only then I can say that you're a woman that is worth being called a woman. You know what I'm saying? Because again, if you feel that you have the opportunity, or like the I'm not good with words, people, but I'm just saying, like, if you feel like you have the ability to make a choice, make choices, then you should be able to choose the right man. And I think sometimes judging from what a man speaks like, when he speaks, when he says things, and things that he says doesn't sound like other men, that's probably because he's not your regular man. If he sounds like he's speaking like he's a god, you know what I'm saying, or angel nonetheless. Because when I say God, I want people to understand, I mean leader, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, God, for whatever it's worth, just as well. Because I'm not going to play that, semantics game with people and try to sound correct. I'm going to speak from the understanding I have, and I stand corrected, at times. So I make mistakes. So, hey, but for right now, I want to just say how I feel as far as what I see, a man to be, you know what I mean? So a man, it says we're processing. That popped up before. I don't know what that means, but yeah. So anyhow, I feel that being a man myself, and knowing that I am a man, I can fully, put out the type of man I am by my conversation. And I think women don't really pay attention to that, because most of the time they're doing most of the talking. And when they do allow you to say something, it's not going to be much. It's like almost, okay, all right, but you're not saying what I want you to say. You're not sounding like I want you to sound. So guess what? Your time is up. Let's switch the subject. And I remember, speaking to some women, and I'll be like to myself, why did I say that? Because she's gonna think I'm a churchy guy, and I'm not. But I keep saying things that sound godly because that's in my heart. I want to correct her. I want to make her understand things better. That's just me, But sometimes women do not hear that. The first thing they think, if they're I guess attracted to you in a way, if they're attracted to you, then more likely you have a chance. Sometimes I think women, will put up this thing like they want to really know the real you, but if it's something that they don't agree to, then automatically that, disqualifies you. So, in other words, if you're a guy who doesn't support homosexuality or transgender, and they do, that's an automatic that's a flag, you know what I mean? So they'll pretty much cancel you out because of that. And the only thing you were doing was being honest. something that women supposedly love. So, I'm always baffled when it comes to what women really and truly want. And it's very confusing, at this point in time. Like, I'm very confused when it comes to women and what they really and truly want from a man, because they will tell you, they don't want you to be a certain way. But if you don't be a way, like if you're not someone who's sexually charged and things like that, they'll think that you're not attracted to them, because this is what they believe a man is supposed to be like, so you don't really know what you're getting nowadays. You really don't, because everybody comes with some type of like they need to be fixed, they need to be rewired. And that's the only thing. I mean, women want to change, but they don't want someone to tell them what to do. So who do you trust? Are you trusting people who telling you things that you want to hear? Or are you trusting somebody who sounds like your father? Because if he sounds like your father, then maybe he has that's confirmation for you. Maybe that's confirmation if he sounds like your father. Maybe he really cares about you if he sounds like your father. Have you ever thought about that? I don't think the women is thinking like that anymore. I think they really just want to be in charge. I think there's some men out here that can tell you how you should be, and you should really consider what they're telling you. Because, again, if they sound like your father, it's probably because they really care about you. And they want you to do the right thing. And that's be pleasing to them. And maybe if you're pleasing to them, you'll gain the respect of this world. Maybe women will really envy you, not just because of your body, but because of the type of, princess qualities you possess. You know what I'm saying? Being that you're submissive, you listen. You're not out here just shaking your ass for some cash. Even though I ain't hating on you. You know what I'm saying? That's how you make your money. But let me call you a hoe at the end of the day. Let me call you a bitch. Let me call you a slut. And then we can be cool. Because you okay with who you are. But if you're trying to make me or convince me that you're a woman, now we have a problem. Because I think I know what a woman is. I think I know what a woman is. And women need to understand that. If they can't respect that, then we can't deal with you. That's just point blank. So yeah, some men are going to sound like men. And if that's not what you're looking for, then you can go. That's cool. We all right with that. We're not going to chase you down. Yeah, we might give you a second look. Hell yeah. I mean, I like the way your ass look in them jeans, in that skirt, in that dress. Because I'm a man at the end of the day. But one thing I'm going to do, I'm going to keep it 100 with you. And I'm going to tell you when you're doing wrong. See, my woman is not going to be walking around the streets looking like that. Because, to be honest with you, it's hard for me to protect myself in these damn streets. So now I got to be worried about your ass. And what you coming with other than your mouth? About to get me killed out here. Nah, man. We not rocking with y'all. We not rocking with y'all. And I know it's 1,000 men that sound and believe exactly what I say. So guess what? They on my team. Until I say something that they don't like, but at the end of the day, yeah, man, that's what I'm representing. I'm representing real men. That's just what it is. And I'm gonna speak like a king because that's who I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna speak like a man because that's who I am. Again, people are looking for the Messiah to come through the clouds. No, you're supposed to be making the Messiah. You're supposed to be raising him to the clouds. How about that? If he sound like a king, then you're supposed to raise him up to the clouds, to the heavens, and put his name out in the world so people can know that who he is, that he is a true leader. I mean, that's what I thought people was about, man. Nowadays, I don't think people care to, like, it's just about how famous you are, how handsome you look, how much money you have, how many followers, likes you get, things like that. That's what people care about mostly now. So again, if I can't speak to a woman if I speak to a woman like this and she get offended, now you got 1,000 niggas that want to kill me because I'm speaking some real facts and I'm telling it like it is, like a real man is supposed to. I don't even have any children, but guarantee you, any female that know me know that I'm good when it comes to the kids, because they don't have no worries in the world when it comes to me. Okay, but if your kids is out of order, then yeah, of course. You know what I'm saying? Nobody want to deal with rowdy kids, man. Not even their parents. But one thing is funny about how parents will have these kids that are rowdy, and then for some reason nobody can't tell them that your kids are rowdy when you know they are. You will protect them with your life, but don't even try to correct them. Then get mad when somebody else does. See, that time is it's gonna come to a time where y'all women are gonna either figure things out, or it's gonna be hell for y'all to pay. Because again, nobody likes rowdy children. Nobody. So you gonna make sure your kids is in order, or somebody will. You know what I'm saying? That's the truth. Nobody don't have time to be dealing with these rowdy kids and the way they act. I mean, you would feel the same way. I mean, I'm quite sure most people feel the same way. I mean, I don't have any children, and I've heard plenty of times that I'm not someone that should talk about kids because I don't have any. But, when kids are around me, they are in order, though. There's no rowdiness and no craziness, because I'll leave kids where they at, too. I swear to you, man. Don't be embarrassing me out in the streets, man. Listen, I will leave your ass. You don't want to go, I can't touch you, I can't grab you. I mean, well, you know what I'm saying? I can't pick you up and grab you or something like that. Not touch you, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't do, but come on. You know what I mean? Like, don't grab my hand or whatever. I want to walk by myself. No, you can't. You need guidance. This is, Manhattan. You could get lost. Like, nobody wants to deal with nobody's kids and they can't get it together. So that's what I advise parents to do. Get your kids in order, man. Get your families, men. If you consider yourself a real man, you know what I'm saying? You should be able to allow somebody like me to talk, and your woman can listen. Like, let me build, you know what I'm saying, with your family. Because I'm going to just speak some real facts, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, come on, like, we got to mature. This is what it's about, man. It's about maturing. So some of y'all are babying grown-ass people. Okay? A lot of y'all women, see, I'm back on y'all again. See, I get on the brothers too, but I got to get on y'all bitches. I know you ain't like me to say that, but I'ma say it till I see women. Till I see women, then I say, you know what? Those some beautiful women. But now I don't see nothing. All I see is bitches. That's all I see, man. I hope y'all can hear me though. But like I was saying, I be, looking at these women and they be having these grown ass kids. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna be honest. I'm 43 years old. I just turned 43 in September the 8th, actually. So you know what I mean. I'm a 43-year-old man, but nonetheless, I get some looks from some of these young females, man. Believe it or not. And I be looking back. You know what I'm saying? I be looking back. And I be like, damn, she fine. And I definitely will make her mine. I would make her mine if I could have her. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want her. But I don't waste my time with them because, again, we already know what type of society we live in that caters to the women. Even when they're grown enough, they're still being made to be like they're too young. You see what I'm saying? So you got a lot of these, parents who are raising these young girls to be like very, very, mature. I mean, I don't know but sex, oversexed. Let's say that. And then they're so fearful for someone to, to like them, to want to be with them because they're supposedly too young. But last time I checked, that is a young lady. I mean, it's a young lady nonetheless. You know what I mean? Okay, look at this young lady right here. Okay, you probably couldn't hear that. I don't know if you could. I don't think you could though, because I think I have to play it out the speaker for you to hear it. Okay, but nonetheless, you see the movements. Okay, let's say, how old do you think she is? How old would you say she is? I, I'm just saying, like, how old would you think she is? I mean, I'm guessing she could be like 17. Yeah. I mean, if she's anything less, I'll say, let me see. No, because look, first of all, she listening to like some real raunchy ass song. That's why she's sticking her tongue out and all that. You see what I'm saying? So, like, I'm just saying, like, I'm looking at her and I'm thinking like she could be like around 17, 19 the oldest though, but 17 nonetheless, right? I can't see 15 or anything really. If she is, I'm shocked, because the music that she's listening to is kind of raunchy. You know what I mean? It's talking about sucking. Matter of fact, I'm gonna play it out the speed. See, I be thinking I'm playing, man. Like, I break things down and I talk real because, like, I feel like that's what people need. You know, they need to hear somebody speak real. I mean, I could always bring up Bible scriptures and stuff like that, but like sometimes people just want to hear real talk. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, I'm gonna still speak like a king, and people gonna recognize my voice because why? I'm gonna say I'm the son of God, and if they don't believe me, that's on them. But to be honest with you, I think a lot of people will believe me because, again, I feel that the Spirit, the Father is doing this. This is His work. You see what I'm saying? This is not me at all. I'm just a vessel, a chosen vessel. So that's what I feel like. At the end of the day, the Father reveals Himself through man. You see, I mean, I watched so many videos, in the past months where, and this is another video I want to come up with where they're talking about the Buddha, the black Buddha that's supposed to come back, and there's a video that I'm quite sure some people probably seen some years ago, but I had remembered this video years ago. I had seen this video years ago, probably like, I don't even remember how long, but it was years ago. But I remember him talking about, you know, in I think East Asia or whatever, one of them parts of Asia where they have the Black Buddha. You know what I'm saying? And they, you know, it's written in stone. That's what he kept saying. It's written in stone that the Black Buddha would come, you know, at the end of the age. So that's pretty much. And if you look, I got the Buddha bun. Look, this is the Buddha. This is the bun of Buddha. Nah. No, but for real, like, that's what I call it though. I really do. I call it the Buddha bun. You know what I'm saying? And I swear, when I was saying it, I wasn't thinking about that. But yo, now I say, yo, this is the Black Buddha. I got the Buddha bun. And I swear, I don't know why, but I love that hairdo. I love when women wear it. I ain't talking about dudes, man. I'm talking about like women though. But I noticed that like this style has been like the new wave though. I know dudes is doing with the up dudes. You see, and this is my thing. Like, you know, the Father said that the spirit of his Son is going to be in his chosen people. You see, so he already showing in a way that how we are connected, yo. Cause seriously, yo, I mean, people think this is a joke, man. This is not a joke. This is real. You know what I'm saying? This is real. The Father, like, I look at what's his name in the movie Black Panther. You know what I'm saying? The one who played Killmonger. You know, Killmonger damn near had the same damn hairdo, man. His size, his hair size was shaved, and he had the, you know what I'm saying, the locks on the top. You see, so this is my whole thing. Like, somebody is doing some like stuff behind the scenes, B. I'm trying to tell you, yo. When I show you some stuff, y'all gonna be, your mind is gonna be blown. I'm telling you, I'm sitting on a lot of information right now that the Father showed me. Your mind is gonna be blown. So I advise you to stick around, because this is it. Didn't Michael Jackson's last thing was called "This Is It"? Oh, so I'm trying to tell you, this is it. Y'all better understand, yo. Y'all been looking for y'all Messiah. He's here. And the Father said that he's gonna raise me up in the end. So if I'm coming and I'm saying who I am, y'all better believe that. Because this is gonna get serious. I know that, because again, I'm hearing so many people speaking on certain things that in a lot of ways I mean, was the pastor Benny Hinn, who's been taking all this money from us for years, has denounced prosperity gospel. Have you heard about that? Well, yeah, I advise you to go look it up and go, you know, find out, because yeah, he's denounced prosperity gospel. But you know, one thing I realized is that you know, out of all of these years that he's been taking people money, now he's denouncing it, right? But funny enough, he's not knowing who the true people are. He ain't saying nothing about what happened, what America has done with the true people of the Most High, and how he's separated us, how he's made us all like hate one another because of our different, you know, ethnicities and things like that. But at the end of the day, when we hear the truth, that's what is supposed to bring us back together. It's the truth. He ain't saying nothing about nobody flipping facial features and stuff. He said the truth shall set you free. So if you hear the truth, that's where you're supposed to go. People keep thinking about how somebody look, and that's the flipping problem with these people, man. They keep, oh, you know, he look like this. He look, you know how long it's been for me to want to come out and say things like this? But I'm going to speak because the Father told me to say, is telling me what to say. So again, I'm looking at this young lady right here, and she, to me, is gorgeous nonetheless. Okay, I think she's a beautiful young lady. You know what I mean? She has a beautiful, like, skin, like her skin is like
With a
glowing.
limp, I'm on some pimp shit. Hey, he say you all about money. Yeah, I'm on that cash shit. I'm in my bag, bitch. I'm on your ass, bitch. I'm in that new shit. You on that last year. Bitch, I do pimp shit. Oh, you on simp shit. Hey, he say you all about money. Yeah, I'm on that cash shit.
You know how these bitches love me? Why? Cause baby don't give a fuck. What you do? I be fixing the weed while she sucking my dick, pull it out, then I titty fuck. I fuck her from the back and she.
Yo, you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Look at what she look at me. Listen to what she's listening to though, man. Look what she's listening to. And you know, this is my whole thing. Okay, me being a grown ass man, right? I'm a grown ass man though. 43. I'm sorry, I was about to say 43. 43 years old, man. And you know, I can't help from looking at a young lady like that and saying, yo, I would love to have her as my wife. You know what I'm saying? She's that beautiful to me. And some people will say, yo, she's too young. I mean, hey, you say she's too young. I think a lot of the women are too damn young, especially in their mind. There's women that act like this. I mean, well, so-called women, right? There's so-called women who act like that. So, you know, what's the difference? God damn it. Like, what is the difference? You know? Because, I mean, at the end of the day, all a man wants is a woman that's going to listen to him. See, if she can listen to me and I speak and she loves what I say, you don't think I would want to make her my wife? And what? So you trying to tell me a grown-ass man don't know what he want in a woman? Even if she young? See, that's that same thing y'all done pulled on R. Kelly, saying that R. Kelly was a problem, right? But most of y'all supported R. Kelly even after the fact. So if that's not hypocritical, I don't know what is. That is a major hypocritical type of, you know, mindset to have. You're going to support him. Because, I mean, mind you, he was calling you, you know, Jeeps. He was calling you all types of things. You know, you remind me of my Jeep. You remind me of my, you know what I'm saying? And you was cool with it. Wasn't you? A lot of y'all done made tons of kids. He called himself the Pied Piper for a reason, okay? So y'all done made tons of kids from R. Kelly, and then you got the nerve to try to call somebody out about being a pedophile? What? That's bad business. That's bad business. Because y'all supported R. Kelly. Y'all done put tons of money in. He didn't get rich by mistake. Because people knew. How many years? I mean, they had a tape out damn near saying that R. Kelly did it. And y'all didn't know about the tape? Because R. Kelly made tons of money after the fact. So wait a minute. Y'all trying to say that men is wrong for what? Men are doing what that's wrong? They cheating? Oh, they cheating? That's the problem with y'all? But y'all being out here doing all types of slutty stuff with every Tom, Dick, and Harry that y'all meet? Yeah, some of y'all gonna have to get off my page. I already know. Because I'm gonna light you on fire. Y'all was out there doing all types. Y'all be out there doing all types of slut. I mean, come on. I go to all the parties, man. I'm in the clubs too, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here partying, and I get, you know, I drink and all of that. I smoke. I get high. You know what I'm saying? Because guess what? I'm undercover. You know, when you an undercover cop, man, you could do damn near anything, right? You're a detective. You know what I mean? So pretty much, you know, you get the green light. Yeah, that's what that's about. 007, you ain't know what that mean? You know, a lot of men can't keep it 100 with y'all in this world anyway. Okay, because y'all are okay with damn near everything. To be with a woman nowadays, you have to accept.
With a limp, I'm on some pimp shit. Hey, he say you all about money. Yeah, I'm on that cash shit. I'm in my bag, bitch. I'm on your ass, bitch. I'm in that new shit. You on that last year. Bitch, I do pimp shit. Oh, you on simp shit. Hey, he say you all about money. Yeah, I'm on that cash shit.
You know how these bitches love me? Why? Cause baby don't give a fuck. What you do? I be fixing the weed while she sucking my dick, pull it out, then I titty fuck. I fuck her from the back and she.
Yo, I can't get over that though, man. She's a cutie though. I gotta say that, man. She is a cutie. But yo, I'm just saying, like, you know, some of y'all females be killing me with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, the things that y'all do is wrong, and what y'all really trying to, you know, because it's about y'all just having a law. Y'all have a law. So in other words, y'all have you know, your do's and don'ts. So a man has to abide by those in order to be with you, right? So usually when we come to you, we gotta know what your law is, and y'all don't have no problem telling us right off the bat, y'all do's and don'ts, especially if y'all some fine ass little bitch, you know what I mean? If y'all some fine ass bitches, you know what I'm saying, and some got some nice little fat asses and all that on y'all be, you know, y'all get a worse, y'all had the worst attitudes, everything, man. You know what I mean? And y'all law be crazy. But niggas be doing it. Like, I be like, yo, I hear some of these dudes. Matter of fact, I don't hear them. Nowadays, man, I was at a party the other day, man. You know what I'm saying? And dude is on a stage. I mean, yeah, what do you call it? Performer, right? Performer was on a stage, so he calls up a female. So he's like, yo, I want a female to dance with me. So, you know, of course you got a whole bunch of females, you know, and then they are like, yo, oh, he's like, you know, well, you got to dance with my mans first, then you could come and dance with me. So she's like, oh, okay, I came up here to dance with you, but all right. So anyway, she, you know, they start playing the music. So he wants her to go run and jump on the dude. So she was just doing whatever else. She was just looking horrible. Let's just say that. But then, you know, after they done tossed her all around, you know, and she's on, you know, a dress. She got like a little mini skirt on, I think. Or maybe she didn't. She didn't have a mini skirt on, but she had like something, man. It was something that she was wearing, but it was revealing, you know. And, you know, these dudes is bumping and grinding on her and stuff. But then she goes, oh, my husband is over there. So the performer was like, yo, your husband? And she's like, yeah, my husband. I'm like, my nigga, like, why would you do that to me? You know what I'm saying? Why would you put me on blast like that? First of all, these niggas done did, so he like, yeah, I guess, you know, some dudes is cool like that, but me, if you was my woman, you would not be, you know? And I'm like, wow. I would have left her ass, man. I would have left. I leave people, man. I swear. You ask anybody who know me. They got me on my last nerve. I left their asses where they stood. I don't play that. You know what I'm saying? I do not play that. But, yeah, so I'm like, yo, you know what? This is what we have to go through right now. I mean, I used to be able to go to clubs and enjoy it, but nowadays I can't even get with the DJ. The DJ talking some old, yo, if you came here with your man, but he couldn't tell you what to put on, you know what I'm saying, you control your own destiny, you make all your money. Oh, wow. So you making these women more proud than, you know what I'm saying? See, we already see how the devil is even in our people, man. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna say that? So you done messed up somebody, like, dude probably done had an argument before they left because of that. And now he done, dude, just co-signed the joint. Like, if you came in here with your own money and you don't give a, and you know what I'm saying, and all the chicks is like, nah, man, y'all wrong for that. I don't care what nobody say. Y'all wrong for that. And I must just speak real facts and say things that, again, is gonna get people a little upset. But so what? You know what I mean? Nobody don't care about my feelings when they hurt my feelings. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing that forever, man. You know what I mean? And I remember saying that I had some good girlfriends. You know, I remember saying that, because I had a lot of virgin girlfriends too. And I'll be honest with you, they left the relationship virgins. Crazy, right? I think maybe one girlfriend that I had that was a virgin, and I, deflowered her. But I think that was even a prank, man. Because I think when you deflower somebody, you know what I mean? I think you're supposed to see some blood, right? So I remember she told me she was, though. And I mean, from what I can see, it did feel like it probably was. I don't know, man. But I don't remember seeing no blood. But it was kind of hard to get. I don't know, because I'll be honest with you, I had a lot of virgin girlfriends, and they, like I said, one was the only one that I, was able to deflower. And even if that was even true, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a pro at just, And I think it was always a fear in me too, though. I'll be honest with you, like, I didn't, the whole, I couldn't deal with that, I was used to, like, just being able to get it in there, of course it'd be like, oh, wait a minute, oh, wait, but then you wind up getting some, and then you like, okay, I'm in there, you feel me, I'm in there. See, she laughing, she laughing, but, you be like, I'm in there and stuff, but that's why I always say, brothers be saying that, we want some virgins, we want virgins. And I'll be like, yeah, I wouldn't mind to have virgins, of course. But it's just that, dudes want to have sex, and they want to have good sex. Most of us was raised in Babylon. Babylon taught us everything that we know. So I'm just saying, like, for the things that we know, what are you going to toss back? You know what I'm saying? What are you tossing back? We get it. Okay, we were serving some gods, definitely the white man. You know what I'm saying? We was definitely serving the white man as God. You know what I mean? So we getting out of that, right? We definitely changing our mindsets now. Some of us done that for a long time. Now we got to get into trusting that, I'm the son of God. Yeah, we ain't gonna, veer from that. Like, that where it's coming to now. This is the New Testament. See, we haven't got to that time, This is the New Testament now. Okay? This is the beginning of that time. Okay? So those things are going to make more sense to us now than what they would have made years ago, because we are actually gonna be living out that in a way where it's gonna make more sense to us versus what we've been reading in that Bible. Although a lot of those things are very spiritually, and I can relate to a lot of that, but yeah. So I think I'm jumping, right? I am jumping. I'm jumping. And you know what I noticed too? I noticed that the last time I did a live, it was like comments. Like, I was able to see people's like comments and stuff. I don't see any now, but yeah, I was actually able to see people's comments, which was like refreshing, because I actually was like, wow, somebody listening to me. I was like, oh my God, somebody listening to me, man, because I'm just going off, like I'm talking. But yeah, I was glad about people listening to my live, man. But you know, and I wanted to go back to what I was saying earlier, as far as with the, you know, experience of with women. My experience with women came from Babylon, man. So when I was saying before about porn and the fact that we've learned so much from porn, like, are we really gonna try to convince ourselves that we ain't gonna be doing no pornography, like, in our own spare time? You know what I'm saying? Like, if nobody ain't watching you, you gonna do you, B. You feel me? How it feel good to you is how you gonna perform. How she like it is what you gonna be trying to get to do. Now, I mean, to each his own. Some dudes like to do certain things that other dudes won't. But I mean, I'm not here to judge that. I really don't. I mean, I'm only here to just say, yo, be easy, be careful. You know what I mean? Because sometimes women come with some real ill issues, man. Some dudes come with some real ill issues. The Most High is not dealing. He's putting a lot of people in some bad situations. Let's say that. Judgment. Feel me? So you got to be careful out there, definitely, when you're having sex with a lot of these women, because, as far as I'm concerned, women bring in most of the diseases. Because why? Women have freedom. Okay? Let's be real, though. You know what I'm saying? Because when we talk about women, we need to understand things in a very clear, you know what I'm saying? Way of judging things. Because, I mean, when we look at the fact that women have freedom, right? To do, to go, and to be, whatever they want in this world. This is the reason why diseases come. You see, because then you're having sex with strangers, with people who you weren't raised around. You don't know them. So how can you really ever really trust them? I mean, come on, you go to, you're able to go to school, sent out to school with no guidance. There's women, there's times where young women have sex in school, after school, during school, before school. I was one of them. I was one of those men, where we would have that, occasionally. I didn't have sex until I was, like, out of high school, though. My first sexual encounter was, like, when I was 19. And for me, I was fronting damn near half of my, like, when I was in, junior high school. Because I think it's safe to say during junior high school is probably around the time where most young, men start to, develop the interest for female, like, sexually, though. I don't really recall that. No, I'm lying. Because before high school, yeah, we were definitely, like, humping. Don't lie, we was definitely humping, okay? Some of y'all ain't get humped, but we was looking for you. But I was humping, in public school. But junior high school was probably during the time where guys was saying that, you have to put it in there. And I was like, oh, hell no. Because I don't even know where there is. But, I just knew that, that's going to be strange, man. That's a strange feeling, My dick ain't used to feeling wet.
With a lip, I'm on some pimp shit. Hey, he say you all about money. Yeah, I'm on that cash shit.
I ain't gonna play that no more, man. I'm gonna play that later, though. I'm gonna play it later. I'm gonna play that later, though. But, yeah, so, like, it's always been kind of like that, experience where, you want to, like, have, you wanted to have real sex, but I know for me, I was always kind of afraid of, going to that next level. So that's why it took me so long, that's the reason why. But, oh yeah, okay, let's look at this young girl right here. She's another not a young girl, young lady, because I'm done with y'all young girl. Y'all always trying to keep these young women too damn little. They deserve to have a good man. That's all we should be concerned about. Because I'll be honest with you, if I had a daughter and she did not complain about anything about the boyfriend that she was dealing with or whoever, what problem would I have? And I'll make another point. It's like, okay, as a father, right? Some of you men kill me, like y'all say, well, you're there to protect her, but like if nowadays young girls are okay with guys having, or being a side chick to a guy. So why would you be mad at that? If she's not complaining and she's okay with it, why you don't want? I mean, she want to be a side chick. What's the problem with that? Because, I mean, it's obvious that, she's okay with being a secondary woman to him. That's the problem. Because, see, if a man has more than one woman, why would another man have a problem with that? I think usually it's supposed to be him wanting to have the same. I thought that was what it was. How is it becoming where a man has a problem with another man having more than one woman? So what? If he, if as long as his business is not on the street, then hey, I mean, the only thing they're gonna be talking about is the fact that that's all his girlfriends, B. But at the same time, they ain't looking mad. They all in order. They ain't out here, causing issues, being in other niggas' faces and things like that. Then I mean, hey, we cool. I think I wouldn't have a problem as a father, because to be honest with you, if I did, what could I do really, man? You think I'm gonna lose sleep because I seen her boyfriend with another woman? You think I'm gonna lose sleep over that? You really want to protect your little girl so bad, but you let her wear whatever the hell and look but you trying to protect her though. She could wear whatever she, so you just working overtime. You got a full-time job, making money. Then you want another job to be over there trying to be y'all niggas is fools, yo. And I get it, you want to protect your but like make sure she is not the cause of your flipping heartache or whatever the hell you go through when your little girl don't listen to you. Because I mean, like I said, if she's happy with who she want to be with, I don't care what you do. She's gonna always find time for him. Because guess what? I've been there, and I'm quite sure you have too. So if you still out here losing sleep over your little girl, you was a sucker. You sound like a sucker, and you always gonna be a sucker, yo. To these females, man, y'all is some suckers that be out here losing sleep over females, B. When they make all the bad choices anyway, no matter what. Y'all niggas is out here still trying to protect them, and they don't listen to nothing we tell them. Nothing. Look at this young girl, right? Damn, she cut it right off when her friend came. She was like, no. I don't want to share my fame with no one. But I like her. She's cute, too. Look at that. And it's funny, though, because, like, I seen a picture circulating with Donald Trump kissing the little girl and stuff, or the little young lady. Again, young lady. She's old enough to have children. She's old enough to be taught, because a man can raise a woman, and tell me that they can't. Men can raise women. there's a lot of men that are able to raise women and still protect them and still tell them the right things. I'm quite sure there's some women who've been raised by their fathers. So don't tell me I'm lying. Okay? And there's still women. I mean, well, not, good women, but nonetheless. You know what I'm saying? They ain't out here thinking they're no men. So they did something right. You know? I mean, I remember like shopping for my nieces. I got like 4 nieces, man. I remember shopping for them. And I was like, after a while, she started getting older. And I'm kind of like skeptical on what I want her to wear because, I mean, like, there's so much nice things to pick out for her, I mean, well, help her pick out, because she was with me. But, and I don't have a problem picking out, women's clothes. I can do that, you know what I mean? Like, I'm cool with buying, nice things that I might find, cute or pretty for my woman to wear. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. I'm cool with it. But it's just like, it is difficult. I mean, as a man, to put your daughter, I would believe, in some of those clothes, man, because if she's starting to develop, she's gonna look very different in clothes that normally, you would just like look at like, oh, she looks cute in that. Now she's looking like a and I be like to myself, you gotta be careful nowadays. I mean, I don't really speak to my nieces anymore, and it's a long story with that, you know what I mean? But let's just say it's not their fault, okay? So we'll say that it's not their fault. And I do miss my nieces very much, but I'm maturing as a man now. And things are changing, and that's okay with the father, because I feel like whatever he has for them in the future, is going to concern me anyway. So I'm going to get what I want, basically. You know what I'm saying? I know that. So, when I look at these young ladies, you know what I mean? And I get happy because I'm like, yo, that's what I want, I don't feel like I'm someone who can't want them how to be, and still be like respected. You know what I'm saying? And trust it. Because it's like I don't have any ill will. I'm not trying to like pervert them. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to raise them into the women that I like. And I don't think we've been given a chance as men to do that. You know what I'm saying? We've had men who were allowed to have that, but we, as the real true men of the Father, have not been able to get that. So you think the Father is just gonna say, "Oh no, that was wrong," Really? The Father is with, like, see, the thing is, y'all don't understand the Father, man. That's why he says, my mind is not yours. And I understand that now, because a lot of things that, sometimes he showed me, I mean, in the desires I have, sometimes I'm like, yo, I'm desiring this, and, Father, they gonna kill my... I'm like, Father, they gonna kill me. I'm like, no, I can't say that. I can't do this. I can't, because they gonna kill me out here. God, yo, she is just so flipping gorgeous, yo. You don't ever understand, like, I have a weakness for some nice, young, beautiful women like that. And I don't see anything wrong with that. I'll be honest with you. I'll be, like, so honest. Because I feel like we've been, dealt a bad hand as men. And we've been told that we are no good and untrustworthy when we truly are. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're truly trustworthy. And I think most women would trust us. But See, the thing is that, excuse me, they take advantage of us, you know? Women, too, they do. You guys take advantage of us so much because you see that we are nice, you see that we're good, you know? But you don't want to put us on a pedestal, you know, and make us great. Because for some reason, you just think that it's going to fail. But see, because you didn't, the Father, He's going to do it without your help. Okay? In some ways, He's going to make you. So when I say that, I mean like some of y'all who have these beautiful daughters, He's going to make you give them those young ladies to us. Because if we ain't going to even favor any of y'all going to have to give us something. Because y'all have been stealing from us for years. Okay? So it's time for y'all to pay up. For all that protection. How many brothers y'all done put and allowed to go to jail because of y'all? How many brothers y'all done killed or got killed? We have a long tab for a lot of y'all women. Okay? So, yeah, I mean, you see this beautiful young lady? I want that. Who her mama is. Tell her mama I want her. Okay? Because they're going to have to give what they've taken from us. And that is an opportunity to be great men. Okay? And to be able to spread our seed. And be able to build a true kingdom on earth. The Father's going to give us that. Regardless if you give us the help or not. Like, we're going to take... Because, see, if we allow you to tell us what we can have, then it ain't going to be right. Because, you know when people got to pay up and they want to give you what they want, no. We want to take what we want, okay? So we going to take, we're going to take them. We're not going to ask for them. We're going to take them. So it's best that you give them. You know what I'm saying? Because it'll be better for you. But if we have to take them, then that's, we still going to win. But you're going to have to, you're going to have to suffer the consequences. And I mean, I say that because, that's what the Father's telling me to say. So I'm going to speak, from what the Spirit say. I mean, I get it. People want to hear it from the Bible and stuff like that. But I'm standing on my square. All right? The Father gave me this authority. And I'm going to take it. All right? So anyway, I think I said enough, man. I mean, appreciate anybody who was able to stay to the end of this long, long-winded. I don't even know what to call this. But rant. Yeah, I was ranting. Okay, so I don't know. I'll be probably making a video again later. This is my my zen. You know what I mean? Like, I need to do these videos to zen out a lot of the negative forces. But again, man, I do appreciate anybody who's able to make it to the end. And I'll be back again.